Hello everybody, welcome to Boxing Science. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 med ball exercises to help power up your punch. This exercise is a lateral shuffle into a med ball punch throw, proceeding with a lead hook. Now we use the lateral shuffle, we're squatting down. This increases lower body activation. As we're shuffling forward, what it's encouraging is to be sitting on that back leg, because we're not wanting to shuffle forward. It's also adding a little bit of increased momentum because we're moving our body weight forward, increasing that momentum into the punch, so it's a little bit more over speed and increased hand speed on the med ball punch throw. And then we add the lead hook in there, not only for like a bit of stretch shortening cycle, the lower body and the trunk, but also to encourage kind of sitting back onto that back leg, increasing braking forces here, so you're maintaining a good solid stance position. If we're leaning too far forward and using our body as momentum rather than whipping the rear hip, we're not going to get a good solid lead hook. We're throwing it as fast and as hard as possible, and then we're dropping into that lead hook. Drop down with your hips and knees, take 2 steps forward, leading with the lead leg, whip our hips and torso through into a powerful rotation to drive through into the med ball punch, and then not leaning too far forward over that front foot, making sure that we're sitting back onto that rear foot and then whipping in over a lead hook. We go for 3 to 5 repetitions on each side. This is a karaoke into a med ball punch throw. We use the karaoke to increase the lower body demand, but to also add a little bit of a pre-stretch into this rear hip. So as we step back, this is really stretching rear hip here. And as we step out, we open up our stance and then we're firing through. It's providing a little bit of a pre-stretch to really fire up into that rapid hip rotation. It's also increasing trunk rotation and adding a little bit of overspeed to increase hand speed during a med ball punch throw. So we start side on, we step forward with front leg first, we drop that rear foot in behind to make sure that we get that pre-stretch of the hips, then step out with the lead leg to create room for the rear hip to drive through into that med ball punch throw, avoiding leaning over that front foot. This one is a back step into the med ball punch throw. And this is really working on getting that reactive strength through the foot complex, through the calf complex, working on that kind of like that step back and into a rear punch. So what you need to make sure that you're doing is really driving through the floor, driving through that mid foot, whipping that hip through, and then driving into a med ball punch throw. So start side on, keeping the med ball close to your chin, feet hip width apart. We're just going to widen the stance by dropping that back foot, landing on the mid foot. Soon as that foot lands, rapidly rotating that rear hip, driving all the way through into med ball punch throw. Okay guys, so there are 3 med ball punch throws to start adding into your program. Now these are great to put in an extended warm up in most strength conditioning sessions, or using it as part of your speed or speed strength phases as you're getting closer towards a fight. I'd go for between 3 and 5 repetitions on each side and 3 and 4 sets. Go for lighter medicine balls. Today I were using 3 kilos. With heavier fighters, I'd go for 5 kilos maximum. Because all we're wanting to do here is maximize that speed and intent and increase momentum into the med ball punch throw. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more Boxing Science content, hit the subscribe button. We've got way more different workouts and exercise techniques. And if you've got any questions about any of the exercises used in this video, please leave them in the comment box below. And hopefully see you again soon at Boxing Science.